Hello everyone, Cassandra Good reporting to you live from my home office here. And I apologize, it's not my home office, but it feels like my second home. And I'm in my vehicle in front of the United States Postal Service here in Albany, Georgia. And guys, I wanted to reach out to you all because I've been getting a lot of questions. And I do believe because of our environment, exactly what's happening to us in a global capacity, a lot of people are starting to enter into the home-based business industry, not knowing how to start, not knowing how to even begin, not knowing what to do or what to look for to make sure that when they start out with the limited budget that they have, that they can at least find a successful track to be on for that journey. Well, the main question that I get, and I know it's been several, and if I don't answer all of them for you all via email, I will try to reach out and do it here on my video channel. Now, guys, the main question, like I said, getting back to that is, Cassandra, how long does it take from the beginning to actually me starting a business? Will it take for me to receive a profit? Now, guys, I want to be honest with you. That has many variables included. Is many variables included because I believe number one, it depends on what you're actually sharing. It depends on how you're presenting it, and it also depends on whether it's a great need for it in the market space. Now, some people will get in here and they'll start sharing things like T-shirts or whatever the case may be. And if your T-shirt online is $19.95, but if they can go in Walmart and find it for $3 or $5, well, you already know where I'm going with that, okay? But what I want to let you know is it really depends on the product and or services that you have and the need, and whether or not you're targeting the people that need that product and or service. That's the main thing. And a lot of people get that wrong. They'll just go out there and start advertising, don't know exactly where they're going, don't know where those people are hiding, because trust me, people are everywhere and people need all sorts of products and services, and there are many niches to choose from. So make sure that you have a passion for that particular niche that you're actually sharing, because you'll bring it across in a different way versus someone that does not give a flip about it, but here you are sharing it. So what I want to say I want to say the variables are dependent upon your efforts, your reach, your ability to research and find out whether or not you know where your targeted area is or targeted people is for that particular product and or service that you're sharing. And not only that, that you have a reputable company that you're representing when you share that product and or service, because most people, 95% of the people that start out is an affiliate. They are affiliates. They don't have their own product, they don't have their own service, but they are being a representative of the owners or those that actually have that product and or service. So you want to make sure when you align yourself that you're aligning yourself with a perfect fit that you're passionate about, that you can convey the need for it, and that why somebody should actually get that product and or service from you, from the reputable company that you're representing. Okay, so when you see people say you can make money or you will earn $30,000 by next week, now 9 times out of 10, that is coming by someone actually experiencing that. It's usually a high tier or high ticketed item or product that they're actually sharing with you, and most of those are digital. And in that instant, you definitely need to make sure that you're targeting correctly. You're actually putting that business in front of the right people that are looking for that particular service. Then you can say to someone, the likelihood of you receiving a good payment or a good sale in a week or two is likely. Okay, but overall, when you see something like that, please don't get excited and get all into the hype. What you want to do is train your mind to thinking this is a business. When you think about brick or mortar business, the average brick and mortar business, when you get into it, they tell you right away, please do not expect any profits for the first couple of years. But through your diligent work, your consistency, your ability to learn that business from the ins and the outs, and knowing how to make sure that your ROI is going to work for you and not against you, you pay attention, you stay focused, and you will see those profits several years down the road. Well, I want to say that being in business for yourself, online or offline, should have the same mental capacity. You shouldn't worry about results right away, even though I know most people that are entering in this industry are thinking that, because of the conditioning, because of the hype, because of people saying blah, 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 blah. I know a lot of times when I share something and I say that someone has earned something, I like to make sure that I put an income disclaimer in there, because 9 times out of 10, that is not an atypical type of result, but it is a result from someone that might be on my team or someone that might be in the company that I am representing. And so I like to let people know that it is probable that that can happen to you, but I'm not going to guarantee that, because that wouldn't be right, and it is against the law to do so. So guys, back to that question, how long or when can I expect to start seeing results? I don't think of it in that capacity. The only thing that I can tell you is make sure that the chosen business that you decided to get into, that you have a passion for, because that's what's going to keep the steam going in you. You're not going to fizzle out because you don't see immediate results, but you're going to be passionate enough about it until you keep speaking to enough people, until you keep sharing it with enough people, instead of you keep putting it in front of enough people, that you'll start seeing the results and the numbers will work for you instead of against you. So that's how I definitely want to answer that question, because I have seen people get results in a few days. I've seen people get results in a few hours, literally, but I don't like to say that, simply because I feel when people get results, those results are intended for them. For whatever reason, they are intended for them. Okay? The second question that I get is, Cassandra, do you believe high tier is better than the lower amounts? Well, I'll tell you this, and my answer is very, very simple. The same amount of energy goes into both of them. The only reason a person doesn't choose a high tier opportunity is simply because they might not be able to afford that high tier opportunity at that time. And if that's the case, I don't recommend anybody going out on a limb or taking any food from their table or doing something against their mortgage or anything like that. But I do recommend that you start where your budget aligns you and then scale yourself up as the profits come in. I don't believe in pushing people into certain things or anything at that point, but wherever you're comfortable, you know what your income is, you know what you can do on a monthly basis, and all of us are different. We all have different standards of needs that we take care of in our household. So you definitely want to make sure that you're not going too far out, that you're stretching yourself, that if you don't see immediate results, then you're sick. And I mean literally sick. I've seen people just be sick, they're haggard or whatever, because they're worried that the money that they just spent out is not being returned to them in a faster fashion for them to get the profits, let alone replace the money that they actually spent to get into the business opportunity. Number 3, Cassandra, do you think you have the best leads? No, I had to put this in there, guys, because I've gotten that a lot. Because I've been in the industry a while, I will say this: I curate my leads, my in-house leads, and usually I don't really sell them, because honestly speaking, the people already know me. So when I send something out to them, they already know I'm not going to send something bogus, and I'm not going to send something that just doesn't make sense and is not a win-win for them and myself at the same time. But I do have access to lead list vendors that have shown favorable results for not only me, but my team. I also say this to say I have had to get rid of some vendors that were starting to be crappy. They were not ethical anymore. I'm not sure exactly what happened to them, but I will tell you this: they stopped using the cash sorted software, and it showed in the results that people were actually having. I myself personally am true to admit that there were several people that I had given refunds to, because I found this information out, that these people were not using the services anymore that I was contracted to be under, that they were cash sorting, they were making sure that anybody that was deceased, anybody that was moved or whatever, that everything was updated in their system, and lo and behold, it was not. So therefore, I rendered refund for those people. They didn't render it, but I rendered refund for my people. So on a lighter note, guys, I want you to understand this industry is fruitful. This industry is bountiful, and this industry is still growing. Why? Because in the middle of us with this coronavirus, there are so many people that need to find an alternative. Now it's not really an alternative, but a primary resource to be able to take care of them and their families. Okay, so I hope this Q&A helped you just a little bit. I'll probably go through some more Q&A as they come along, but these were the main three that people were asking me about, and I definitely want to make sure that I answered them to the best of my ability so that you can make an intelligent decision on what you would like to do and where you want to move forward to. Now, on that note, definitely please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Also hit that bell so anytime that I upload a video, you'll be first to know that I uploaded the video, and I'd like to welcome you over and take a look at that video. Please go ahead and hit the like button. Also, if you will, drop some comment. I'd love to hear what you have to say and answer them. If you have any further questions, you always know, email me at askcassandragoode@gmail.com so that I can go ahead and get those questions answered for you. Also, you will see in the description below here several favorable businesses that are booming left and right. And I know for a fact, you position yourself correctly, you do exactly what we share with you on how to get that business out in there to the masses, I assure you, you will start seeing results as well. Don't ask me when, but you know with passion and diligence and consistency, you will win. The numbers will work for you. Guys, have a great one. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I appreciate it. Y'all have a great day, and I'll speak to you later. Bye for now.